What is up, everybody? Jarrett here, and today I am doing a video that I have seen people asking questions about a lot, whether it's on YouTube, Reddit, Instagram. People are always wondering what is the best thing to do with your Pokemon bulk cards. You just ripped a booster box, you now have 300 cards that you don't want in your collection, or you got some dupes from the master set you're trying to do. What is the best thing to do with them? And lucky for you guys, I just bought around 8,500 bulk cards from somebody that I found on Craigslist. He is a sports card collector. He buys out whole stores. This particular store happened to have some Pokemon cards. He didn't want anything to do with them, so I traded him some sports cards, a little bit of cash, and got these. And I figured this would be a great video for you guys to see how to sort out your cards, how to prepare them, how to ship them, and ultimately get some money back for the bulk. If you have a lot of bulk, it's actually pretty surprising how quickly it can add up. I'll show you guys how much these cards end up being worth at the end as we talk through this. I'm going to try and keep the video pretty short, but it might be a little bit of a longer one as there is quite a bit to talk about. So jumping right into it, I am going to be using Pokemon Coliseum to turn in my bulk. There's a lot of different companies that do that. I personally use Pokemon Coliseum. So there's what the website looks like. Then moving in, basically you're going to click on the little menu bar. You're going to click sell us your bulk. It is going to bring up first a little set of rules. So we will talk about those right away. Basically, the rules are that the cards need to be English Pokemon cards. They need to be in near mint or better condition, no played condition cards. They need to be authentic, so no World Championship cards. World Championship cards are going to have a gray border around the outside, and then if you flip them over on the back, it will say World Championships 2008, 2010, and it'll be pink. Very easy to distinguish. And they do not want any basic energy cards, so you will have to pick through and get rid of the energy cards. Common questions: trainer cards are okay, special energy cards are okay. They just do not want the basic fire, water, electric, those kind of energy cards. I will show you guys if we get any of those. And the cards need to be sorted, or you will just be paid the common or uncommon price for the cards. So that is what I'm going to be showing you guys here. I am going to just pick out a spot on the floor. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, I did switch the camera around, but before I start sorting, I did want to just show you guys in case you don't know how to identify cards. So the first category of cards is going to be commons and uncommons. You can tell a common card because it has a circle down at the bottom, an uncommon card because it has a diamond down at the bottom, and then a rare card is going to have a star down at the bottom, as you can see right there. Sometimes they're on the left side, sometimes they're on the right side, but they will always have that. So circles are commons, diamonds are uncommons, rares are stars. Then you're going to sort commons, uncommons. You're going to sort out your rares. You're going to sort out your reverse holo commons and uncommons. A reverse holo you can identify because the holographic or shiny part of the card is not in the box with the Pokemon. It's in the outside or the rest of the box. That is a reverse holo. So this is a reverse holo uncommon. You want to pull out the reverse holo commons and uncommons. Then you're going to want to separate out the reverse holo rares. Again, the shiny part is in the outside of the card, and it has a star, meaning it's a reverse holo rare card. Then you have the holographic rares. So this card, you can see the shiny part is in the box with the Pokemon, and it has a star, making it a regular holographic rare card. Then you're going to want to sort out your EX cards. You can tell because they have an EX at the end of the name. Your GX cards, your V cards, and your VMAX cards are going to be the last pile. So GX are going to have a GX at the end of them. V cards are going to have a V at the end of them. And there is newer cards that say VMAX at the end. Now let's jump into sorting some cards. Alright guys, so now that all of our cards are sorted out, we can count them into stacks of 100. The easiest way and the most effective way to do this is going to be with a scale. I use this scale for shipping out all of my eBay packages, so it is the one I'm going to use. You can buy them on Amazon for like 15 bucks. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take cards. I'm going to count out 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I am going to weigh these and get 0.6 ounces. So we are going to do 0.6, 0.6 divided by 10. So each card weighs 0.06 ounces. Then I'm going to count out another 10 cards. 2, 3, 4, 6, there's 7. 8, 9, and 10. And then we get 1.02. So if we do 1.02 divided by 20, we get 0.06 again. The reason I do this is just to build up sort of like a baseline. So I will do it all the way up to 30. 1.8, which is going to divide out to 0.062. So then if we want stacks of 100 cards, so we do 100 cards times 0.06, and we want exactly 6 ounces of cards. One more. I always do a little extra because I don't want to short. So it's somewhere in between there. I'll probably go a little heavy, and then if you want to be extra sure, you can count this first stack, make sure it's 100, but I am pretty confident that that is 100 cards there. So then you're going to do this with all of your stacks, and I will show you guys how to package them up once I have them sorted into stacks of 100. Also, quick note, I am going to take different weight measurements for the regular non-holo cards, the reverse holo cards, and the holo cards, just because for sure the holographic cards weigh slightly different than the non-holo cards, so you do have to do a different calculation for the different types of cards. Alright, so now I will show you guys how I keep the cards wrapped up in their bunches of 100. I use just great value plastic wrap. It works really good, and you can wrap a lot of cards in the $3 roll. So I am just going to grab the end, pull out a good sized chunk, go like that. I'm going to lay it out on the table, make sure it is all nice and flat. And then the best way I have found is if you kind of do it like how you wrap a taco. So I put the cards in the middle, fold this side over, make sure it's nice and tight. Then I'm going to fold in the top, fold in the bottom. Then I am going to grab this end and pull it tight and wrap it around like that, and that gives you a nice, good, strong deck of cards. All right, everybody, we are back. We have all of our cards packaged up in bundles of 100 that you can see here. So I'm going to show you how to package them up in a box and get them shipped out. So the cheapest way is going to be a flat rate box. You can either get a small, medium, or a large, depending on how many cards you have. I think a medium is probably going to work pretty good for most people, and you can fit a lot of cards in here. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I am just going to put all of the cards in here. While I'm doing that, I will tell you guys how many cards I ended up having. So I had 1,000 reverse common and uncommon cards, 508 rares, 307 rare reverse holos, and 273 rare holos. I am going to round down when I type all those in, just because I was weighing the cards and there could be a little bit of inaccurate measurement there, and I don't want to short the company when I'm sending the cards, because that would just cause problems. So I'm okay sending them a couple extra cards at a few cents a card. Doesn't bother me. So we are going to get these all stacked up in here, and then the final total, I also figured out I had about 8,100 common cards in the big box that I didn't sort out. So total, I am going to have almost $300, $380, I believe. And I only spent around $200 with some cash and some trade value to get the cards. So should have a pretty nice profit. So when you get these all in here, my favorite thing to use, you're going to want to make sure the cards just don't move around at all, because that's how they're going to get damaged. So if you can see them in there, the box does get pretty heavy pretty quick, which is why you want to use a flat rate. I just like to use newspaper the best, because you can pick it up for free at some gas stations. And then you are just going to want to cram newspaper everywhere, so the cards cannot move around at all. You can use bubble wrap or any other packing materials that you have. Like I said, I just like using newspaper because usually you can get it for free, and it's probably a little better for the environment than using all of the plastic stuff. When you're doing this, I definitely like to be able to barely shut the lid, just to make sure that everything is really nice and tightly put in there. So we'll do one more piece like that, and then see if we can get it to shut. That side, just like that. And then a good test, you're gonna tape the box up. And if you shake it and you don't feel anything moving around, it is probably pretty good. So get that taped up, get the address on there, your address on there, and then go to the post office and get this shipped off. You're going to fill out the form on the website, which I will put up on the screen right now. So you can see you're going to enter all the numbers, how you want to get paid. You can either get paid in gift cards or you can get paid just in PayPal. I believe these boxes are around $13 to ship, so factor that into your cost. But that is going to be how to take care of your bulk in probably the easiest and most effective way possible. Alright guys, so that was how to take care of your bulk in the most effective and efficient way possible. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you have any suggestions for other videos you'd like to see that could help you out, please leave a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next video.